I'm doing all that talking and my microphone wasn't even on. Alright, y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not, but we're gonna start over. How y'all doing? Welcome back to Crystal Clear Visions. Well, y'all know I like to use my visions, tarot, oracle, music, movies, dreams, whatever, to get us messages from the Most High, from our angels, from our ancestors, from our guides and loved ones who are here, as well as passed over. They like to bring us messages of encouragement. They like to help us get past any blockages, and I'm gonna keep it a book sometimes. They like to let us be a little nosy. So I want to say thank you so much to everyone for being here. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscriptions to the channel. Shout out to those of you who donate, comment, thumbs up, thumbs down, anything and everything that you do to encourage and support me and my channel's growth. Know it is greatly appreciated. I thank you so much, and I ask for you to keep that up for me. And should you happen to be new here to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you find this content to be enjoyable. I hope I am able to tickle your fancy. All I ask in return is if I check off that box for you, just for you to make sure you hit that like button for me, share the video, subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit that notification bell, and also you're notified next time I go live or upload any more videos. And of course, I do have to preface these videos by saying that they are for entertainment and educational purposes only, so make sure you are using discernment as you are checking out these readings. I am not liable for the faith that you catch from my interpretation of the illustrations on the cards. Also, these are general messages, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This ain't everybody's story. And last but certainly not least, please do not use this as legal and or medical advice, because I do not hold a license in any of those areas. So that said, and out of the way, let's get into it. Oh, you can green screen? Okay, then. I like that. You know, I could do all that. Yeah. Now, let me go back. I'm glad to know I could do that, though. I'm over here just playing. Alright, alright. Okay. So let's get into it. Y'all already know. Um, we're gonna raw dog these cards. Overdose was just showing, which is crazy because the last reading that I did was about an overdose. And I grabbed some new cards out of the deck because I was tired of getting the same story. So let's get into it. What's gonna come out? There we go. All right, we got green here. Green can be the heart chakra. Green could be like, money. Green could be envy, jealousy. We got self-defense here. I'm getting like somebody feels like somebody is green because they not defending themselves, or they feel like this person isn't going to defend themselves. Yeah, we got graveyard here. So somebody could have been doing some like spell work, graveyard work, spell work here. They could have thought somebody was green. I'm getting like the green grass. Green grass grows all around, and the green grass grows all around. um, but I feel like somebody definitely thought that somebody was like green, naive, right? And so they feel like they could attack this person, but somebody was able to defend themselves with this self-defense energy. So what's going on here? We got scared. You need to give an impromptu speech. So somebody is scared because they have to give some sort of speech. They have to speak something here, and they haven't had time to prepare here. So it's like somebody is having to explain themselves, but they don't know all the details in the story. So they're nervous here. Yeah, your friend's about to step in dog. This could be somebody's friend. Definitely very nervous, very scared energy here. And somebody definitely thought that someone wasn't going to defend themselves. This could, again, this friend, yeah, a coworker. Your coworker keeps getting credit for your work. So this could be a friend, or this could be somebody that you worked with. Like, this person is upset. They didn't know that you was gonna be able to like defend yourself. Um, they didn't think that you would defend yourself against this graveyard. Oh, this is nothing but a G thing, baby. Throw that money on the runway. What's going on here? All right, we got quite a few. So yeah, court. I say somebody they're nervous, they scared, they don't know how to defend themselves here with this self defense. Somebody trying to act it. Bottom of the letter. So somebody gets information or an so somebody's getting an invitation, an invite. I know that they book's a little short, but oh well. This also could be somebody being subpoenaed for court. It's like somebody didn't want another person to be able to get, this is a coworker. They don't want this person to be able to get to the boss and like tell the boss that this person was stealing their work. It was like somebody, this person was always trying to intercept something. Because again, they felt like somebody wasn't going to fight back. They felt like somebody was just green, naive. They would be an easy target. Now this person is scared because they're being questioned about how they know somebody or how they know something, or again, if this is like a job situation, somebody's being questioned about like how did they come up with, how did they get the numbers? And this person, because they stole it from you, collective, they don't know what to say, like, because they didn't do the work, so they don't know how this project or whatever this is that they're having to explain. They don't know how it works. Let's say somebody, because we see somebody here that has a short illness, so somebody could be like a doctor or a nurse, or they could work in the healthcare field, right? They help nurse get people, back to feeling better, and somebody was able to maybe come up with a diagnosis, or they were able to get somebody back healthy again. And people are wanting to interview this person, ask them like how were they able to do it, and this person can't explain it. They can't, they just can't explain what happened because it's not their work. They didn't help this person. It's kind of like this person, they felt like you wasn't going to rat them out, or you wasn't going to get an opportunity to be able to explain yourself. And so it backfired for this person in another way. So instead of you going and explaining, hey, they stole this from me, it just so happened they're being questioned and they don't have no answers. So now people are starting to see them as a fraud. And it's like you're getting some sort of upgrade, some sort of pleasant information, something you've been waiting on. Okay? And this person is triggered because of that. This could also be somebody, that wanted to make sure that they could, get you out of the way for good. So they definitely tried to cause an ending for you. This person could have even tried to make you sick. Like they could have tried to give you something that was gonna make you sick. Especially if this is a coworker. This person could have tried to like give you some sort of attachment or attach to you. What's going on here? Yeah, this person was trying to project their feelings and emotions here. I feel like something is coming up in the next few weeks, like something is coming around the corner. You may recognize or somebody. If somebody is triggered that there's somebody seeking you out for this position here, they're seeking you out to get, the story, the real deal. And this person is upset about that because somebody's like obsessed with getting close to you or having you work with them or for them because they see you as a valuable asset while this other person sees you as somebody that's green, that they thought they was going to be able to bully. Yeah, obsession coming out here again. Then I say somebody feels like an obsessive pull towards you as well. So it's like they realize that they gotta have you on their team. They realize that you are a valuable asset to whatever this business is, whatever this opportunity is. And there's somebody here that's like jealous of that. So they was trying to cause some sort of ending here because they felt like, you wasn't going, you would be easy to pick on. They felt like you wasn't going to retaliate here, and they felt like you wouldn't defend yourself. Somebody's about to confess that they just feel some sort of unexplainable magnetic pull towards you, that they're obsessed with being in your energy. Clarify graveyard. What's the T on graveyard? Whatever this is dealing with this graveyard, it was meant to be some sort of secret. Clarify graveyard. So maybe this person, went to the graveyard. Yeah, ego. Somebody was operating out of their ego. So yeah, they went to the graveyard to try and cause some sort of ending for you because they realized that whoever this is, whether it's a boss, yeah, the boss, they realized that this boss was going to go above and beyond to get you, to make you be a part of this business opportunity. And so they wanted to get rid of you once and for all because this person didn't want to lose their position. And they knew, like, no matter what they did, like, no matter how much they sabotaged you, you weren't going to, this person wasn't going to stop. They weren't going to fire you. They weren't going to take this person's side, so they felt like they needed to like end you once and for all. This is somebody who was making a fake account to like stalk you. This person could have even tried to make an account like using your name and like trying to post embarrassing things on there to try and get you caught up. And when that didn't work, I feel like it escalated. When the fake page situation didn't work, they decided that they was gonna try and get you sick or something like that. And when that didn't work, they decided that they was gonna go to the graveyard and do some sort of spell work with that. And it's like you don't have to defend yourself. That's what has this person like shook because they're scared. Because you ain't have to do anything. Like whatever this person did, especially with this graveyard, if they did some sort of spell work, they left some sort of energetic signature, that a spiritual signature that kind of like they it would get them caught up red-handed, because this person, they didn't know how to cover up their track. So I'm seeing, thank you, Spirit. I saw like this post on Facebook where somebody was saying, whenever doing like baneful magic or you're using figurines to do magic, you want to make sure to puncture out the eyes and the ears, so that this person that you're doing this work on won't know. They won't be able to trace it back. Well, this is somebody that didn't know to do that. They didn't know to cover up their tracks. They didn't know that this spell work could be traced back to them. Yeah, this is somebody that they lied. They made up some facts. This person is nervous. I feel like somebody definitely could have tried to pin something on you. That maybe they could have tried to pin some sort of ending on you. They could have tried to say that you caused somebody to pass away. But they didn't have all the facts. They didn't have all the information. And maybe you did. So when somebody came to you and asked you what you knew about the situation, it's like you had more facts than this person. Yeah, we got rejected here. So this person was rejected because somebody found out that they were lying. They made up a situation, made up a story. They tried to take some sort of credit. Like I said, whatever this somebody was missing some information, and they weren't, thinking that this was going to catch up to them. So if they made up a story or made up something about you, they didn't know that, it was going to be, what they said was going to be like recorded. They didn't know that, again, there's some sort of energetic signature that they were leaving behind. They didn't know that that was even something that people looked for, because they didn't really think that, people investigated spell work. I'm seeing like Men in Black. Like a lot of people think the things that they have to tell us what they do. Okay, they have to tell us like the truth. That's the universal. Like they can't do anything without telling the truth about it. Right? So the movie Men in Black, while it may not be